What's up? So, welcome to my channel. Today, I literally wanted to talk about stop hurting yourself. AKA me, I need to stop hurting myself. And yeah, in forms of like self-harm. And many may not see binge eating or like eating undisciplined or just eating bad foods as self-harm, but it's self-harm, and I've been self-harming myself all my life. And when I came to this realization, I was like, wow, I've been hurting myself, and I just need to stop hurting myself. Everything that I've went through, I coped with eating. Any issue I was facing in life, any problem I had with somebody, any heartbreak, any pain, any torture, I would eat food in order to cope with the feelings, right? And this could have been any type of food. It's usually junk food. It's almost always junk food. And I will indulge in junk food just to feel better about myself and about what I went through. And the identity behind it would be, I'm hurt, let me do something to make me feel better. And it'd be like, let me eat some junk food. And then I'd eat the junk food and I'd be like, I deserve this because I need something to make me feel better for what somebody just did to me. That's gotta stop. That's gonna stop. I have to stop hurting myself, because honestly, all it led to more pain. All it led to more torture. It's like somebody slapping you and then you go in the mirror and slap yourself 5 more times. It don't make no sense. It was not conducive. And ever since I switched to eating whole foods, like, junk food don't even taste that good. Like, bad foods don't even taste that good. Like, if you're craving a brownie, there's a healthier version of that brownie that tastes better. And I don't know why for so long I was just, doing whatever will make me feel better. And so I thought it was junk food, but it was never junk food. If food makes me feel better, then I should go and make myself a really good meal that's healthy, that's organic, and, in moderation. Because I'm only hurting myself more by going and indulging in anything to make myself feel better. And it's really foolish. And I see where I am in life, and I love my body, I do. But there are parts of my body where I was just like, you did that to yourself. Like, the things you don't like about yourself, you did that to yourself. There's nobody else to blame but you. And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that I did that to myself. And so I'm just like in a place where I'm understanding that when I think that eating something to taste better, to cope with the pain, is something I cannot do anymore. And I have to find different coping mechanisms, because this is not it. So in order to fight my binge eating, I have found better coping mechanisms, which is, one, if food does bring me comfort, then find a healthier version to create that meal. So I love pizza. I love pizza so much. So I went on a hunt to find a healthier pizza that I can indulge in whenever I feel like rewarding myself. Number 2 is finding different reward systems. So instead of it being food, maybe I could treat myself to a movie. Maybe I can treat myself to a piece of clothing item, or, something that doesn't harm me. but actually is rewarding, you know? Maybe I could treat myself to a trip, a vacation, something to look forward to besides being food as my only reward coping mechanism. There are other things I indulged in when I'm feeling sad and down, which is also like ridiculous. Why would I do such a thing? But I've done them, and it all never helped me for real. It was just a temporary fix, temporary hold. And another thing I've been like realizing to myself sometimes is when I do feel like indulging, I'd be like thinking like, well, you know, you're gonna have to wake up the same person tomorrow. You know that's only gonna fix it for a few hours, but you're still gonna have to deal with it. And when I tell myself that, it's just like, oh. When you remind yourself that this is only gonna make you feel good for a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, maybe for a day, you're still gonna have to feel that shit tomorrow, bro. So why even entertain it? Why even do it, you know? Yeah. So that's basically one thing I've really discovered during this journey is I need to stop hurting myself. And get serious about myself and love myself. And if people hurt me, that doesn't give me the right to continue the pain or hurt myself. Like, you hurt me and then I hurt me, that don't make sense. Like, if somebody hurts me, I should then pour more love into me, pour goodness into me, pour better things into me that make me feel better, not something that will make me feel wassa. It don't make sense. So that's another realization. And then also, a little hack I also learned recently is when I see junk food, usually I'm like, ooh, that looks good. That looks yummy. Now I tell myself, ew. If I see like a bag of Doritos, usually your mind is first thing like, Doritos good, yummy. Doritos delicious. I tell my brain, Doritos, ew. It's a form of kind of like you're lying to yourself in a way. But like when you really deep it, it's like, yeah, Doritos are ew. Like that shit is really actually nasty. Like when you deep it, like if you look at like a bunch of candy and stuff like that and just be like, ew. That stuff is actually ew for real. Like the fact that we look at it and we're like, that looks so good. We need to start saying, ew. That's nasty. That's a lot of preservatives. That's a lot of chemicals. Who even knows where those nuts and that Snickers come from? Who even knows how that caramel was formed? Ew. Like, we really need to see it as ew. So that has really been helping me. Like, just whenever I see junk food, whenever I see things that used to tempt me in the past, even like cookies, I just be like, ew. Even though they smell good, I'll be like, ew. Tell yourself that shit nasty. Even if you don't believe it, you will eventually believe that shit nasty. It's all about reprogramming your mind, okay? And reprogramming to think differently about foods and taste and touch. But yeah, those are my observations of this week. That's about all I gotta say. I don't know where I'm looking in the camera. I'm sorry, my eyes are crisscross applesauce. But I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna get a little bit bigger. It is. But for now, that's all I gotta say. And I hope you have a peachy, beachy day. And I'm so excited for next week. I'm so excited to get into it. Next week does not understand how serious it's about to get. So I'm literally need to hurry up and get in bed because I ain't playing no games. I'm not playing no games. But anyways, this is just a message to myself to stop hurting yourself. It's unnecessary. And love yourself, sis. And loving yourself is eating properly. Loving yourself is feeding yourself good, nutritious food. Loving yourself is getting a fat ass naturally. That's all I gotta say.